yo. Back. Back like a crack addict. Alright, let's get this started.
Some more elimination fake out to that chaotic heart rate challenge, and yes, a little action in the hideaway. Shelly and Alandria brought the drama.
Eat that kitty in the hideaway.
The laughs, and one of the realest friendships we saw all season. But what was really
Mean Girls
on in that villa? Are there connections built to last? Seriously, what is the future of Nicolandria looking like? Plus, can every girl truly be a girl's girl? Because some of y'all were looking a little suspect.
No.
Honey, Shelly and Alandria are fresh out of the villa and ready to spill the tea. So let's get into it.
See what spill of tea they got to make. Give me a second. Here, let me make sure we're live on that motherfucker.
This episode is presented in partnership. You guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. Like, am I your first interview?
Yes.
You are.
Yes! And thank you for having us.
Kiki Palmer.
Thrilled. Okay, so you get back to America, you get your phones.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first thing that you do? You know, do you immediately go online or do you just call your family?
I call my family.
I love this smokehouse chicken, man. It's the best. Falling off the bone right now. It's juicy. It's seasoned.
It's tender, moist. Man, it tastes like it's fresh off the grill.
It's got a lot of flavor to it, but not overpowering at the same time.
I did a group FaceTime.
I don't know. I think I turned it on and everything just started coming in. So I'm like, what is this? So I just click and now I'm seeing all this stuff and I'm like, what the hell? So
all kinds of shit blowing her shit up.
and I just hit up my family group chat and I was like, hey y'all. And then everyone's like, oh my gosh, you got your phone. So it was both. I was talking to family and looking at what is going on here.
Now, before y'all get to y'all phone and everything, is there like a time period where you talk to any therapists or you're like in between?
Yeah.
Like, what happens? The show ends, you see who wins, then y'all go where?
Well, it was different for both of us because
I know for you, 'cause you guys left.
Yeah, so for me it was
I wasn't feeling it either.
I know.
Yeah. Trust me, I was hurt.
No, I know.
It didn't make any sense.
I mean, I didn't really care. Ace and Shelly, I didn't mind if they left. Be real.
Meanwhile,
I was
Hood
like,
and Chris
huh?
are breaking up on the last day.
So I'm
It
like, you
didn't
know
add up.
what?
We'll get to
The
that.
math, not math. But
We'll
I was
get to that.
ready to go. I was happy to go, to be honest. So, but after that, it was just like, you know, we got to meet with our therapist.
Okay, good.
Then we had to do like some side stuff, and then we were able to get our phones. So they definitely had us talking to our therapist and stuff.
That's good. So they
Yeah.
kind of prepare you guys. Is there things that they tell y'all not to do? Like, hey, maybe wait on the online or don't say anything too soon or kind of teach you how to deal with such the overwhelming influx of
Yeah.
opinions and things?
Yeah, because they made it a point that this year is big. And even, you could have told us that 50,000 times.
We
it
didn't
still
really
wasn't
realize it until
registering.
we came out here.
Exactly.
It was like, bro,
I'm like, what do you mean
what?
big? Like, I know last year
I
was
thought
big.
that
What
was
are you
just like
talking about?
hyping us in the villa, like, oh,
Yeah.
this is big. Like, y'all
But when I
keep
got
doing
my
your thing.
phone, I'm like, oh,
It's big for
what y'all talking about? So
Yeah.
they just kept letting us know, like, hey, it is big. If you need time to yourself, take your time to yourself. You know, there's negativity,
But
but
like
there's
you're blowing up.
a lot of love. So make sure you guys are focusing on the love that you see because there's always going to be trolls. So
Yeah.
it was stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw a lot of racial influx too, which was really tough. It was tough for us, for me and my other fellow black girls to
Yeah,
watch you guys
What racial?
endure some of those things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what did your family say? What was the support of that coming back? Because, you know, we always know racism and stuff, it exists. But when you
They
see
went extra hard. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Even when
Oh.
the
don't.
BuzzFeed thing.
No, yeah.
That was
So
crazy.
that
They went extra hard. I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Even with the whole
don't.
BuzzFeed thing.
No, yeah.
That was
So
crazy.
that was crazy to me because, like I said, I wasn't seeing everything at first. I just kept seeing, before I even seen the hate, really, I just seen so much people defending us, defending
that's
me.
right.
And I was just like, you know, I don't even know what was said, but I don't even want to know what was said. But then, like, the BuzzFeed thing popped up, and I'm like, why am I eating a knuckle sandwich? Like, what'd I do to y'all? I'm confused.
Oh, that's what you was talking to me
Yeah,
about.
I was eating a knuckle
like, why would y'all
sandwich.
give me that? And there was just so much other stuff where it was just like, where is this
Yeah.
even coming from? Like, how did it even get to this? Because on the inside, we have a whole different life than what is
Literally.
Yeah.
out there. So it's like, I really don't understand what made y'all think that we were these mean girls and this and that and all this stuff. My family,
They are mean girls.
obviously were very devastated to see. I just was happy to see so many people support. So even seeing you always standing up for us and speaking for us, like that really meant a lot. Cause I'm like, yo, y'all don't understand. I love her. So to see my favorites like defending us and stuff just means the world. Cause it's like you guys are Black women as well too. And really speaking and using your voice means a lot, not only to me, but a lot of people who were supporting us and rocking with us. So I was just happy to see that.
Well, even though you guys are having an authentic life experience, maybe you're not performing and entertaining, you're still representing.
No,
you know?
absolutely,
I think that you represent it very, very well. One thing I love so much about you, Alandria, on the show, especially seeing your journey, was like, in the beginning, it's like, okay, she's quiet, she's not doing too much, you know, she's reserved. And I wasn't sure if that was you or that was just you carrying the weight of being this Black girl on this show.
For sure.
But one thing I really loved, and we'll get into the depths of all of it, but there was a moment where you kind of really stepped outside of yourself, outside of what a lot of times Black women, we're not allowed to be like vulnerable and say, hey, I want this, I want you. Immediately we're told we're weak or it's seen as soft, but it's like you own that moment. No matter what happened with you and Taylor, you own the moment of saying, I want you, I'm going for this. And that meant a lot to me because we do not get to do that. We always got to be so like, and at the end of the day, go to the curb.
Yeah.
It's like,
that was me prior to the
That's
experience.
too much.
That was me prior to coming into the villa. So I kind of just wanted to come into this experience with a different angle. I was like, you know what, Alandria, like, don't come in here with old habits.
Yeah.
Let's try to progress and move forward. And obviously, me doing that, like, now I feel like, because I'm like, what did I do that for? But it's just like,
no,
I don't know.
It made me mad, the outcome. Like, it made so many of us angry. But I was like, I hope people still can see that that's how we should come and live in our truth. Because you have no regrets. Because, you know, you put everything you have forward. And so I really wanted to applaud you for that. Because we have to...
You know, I'm gonna watch the whole thing, then I
see that. We have to see each other go for it, no matter where it goes. Now, let's talk about the beginning. What made you even want to go on Love Island? Because it's kind of scary, guys.
It is.
Yeah.
Everybody on there is very sexy.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was no issue for you two, but it's still nerve-wracking. You know what I mean? You got to put your business out there.
You
know
really
what I
have
mean?
to put
You don't even know if the
yourself out
guys
there.
are going to be fine.
Exactly. That was
You
my...
don't have your phones. You have nothing.
Oh, that's
I
the
don't know
first
if the
thing.
guys are gonna be fine.
Right, I'm like, God, please don't let these men be ugly.
Bro, I said, if it ain't no fine shit,
I'm out of here. Like, all right, let me go. Let
I
me
said it
go.
on episode 1. That's funny.
Right, I was really
Literally.
every second, like behind, like before we got out there, it was like I kept asking, like, so do the guys look good? Can you at least tell me that? Like, please just tell me that. But no, to be honest, what made me want to go on there was like in the beginning, like last season, they had reached out, and that's how I found out about the show. So they were like, "Oh, are you interested in this?" I'm like, "What show is this?" So then I ended up watching all of season 6, and I was like,
Spicy. Smokehouse Chicken is back. The new driver up has everybody acting up, only at churches.
I like this. Like, I think I would, like, if this is a way I could find love, like, I want to try it. I've done usually I date in the circle of my friends because I don't know, dating strangers is like whatever.
It's
so
tough.
it was something new to try, and seeing that so many successful relationships did come out of it, I'm like, okay, so I want to do this.
Why not?
I was excited, so that was my reason.
No, for sure. I've been single for like 5 years now, so I was taking an opportunity, like, you know what, let me just go try to go find love. They originally reached out to me in 2023.
So they reach out to the cast
In
members.
2024 for season 6, and then again this year. So
They said,
I was
"We're
like,
not
you know
letting you
what?
up."
Right.
I was like, you know
They
what?
knew you
Third
was gonna
time-
be a star.
Man, I was like, they be on me bad. Let me just go ahead and go on this show.
divine timing,
And I'm
yo.
happy that I did, regardless of like the perception that's put up of me out there. It's like
Sure.
I'm still happy that I did.
Same.
I mean, and what did y'all think about being OGs? And if they would have asked y'all to be Casa More Girls,
Oh, geez.
What would you have said?
I made
No,
it clear in the
you know
beginning
what?
I did not wanna be
Yeah,
no
in the beginning, I
Casa
could
More girl.
like, I was like, "There's no way. It's not giving
I'm not
bombshell. It's
physical
not
at
giving
all. That would've sent my ass
It's
home.
giving OG." So
Yeah.
I was
Well, guess what? The bombshell one.
manifesting the hell out of that. I'm like, look, I know I'm walking to that villa one way or the other. So the fact that we both walked in there first together,
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. And we would always like just go back to that throughout the whole season. We would go back to that, like, yo, we are the first ones who walked in here together. We're still sitting here experiencing all of this. Like, this is crazy because not everybody could say they walked in and really made it to the end, you know? So that was something that was just so crazy.
And from the beginning, me and my friend and my makeup artist Kenya, by the way, she said she want to beat y'all face whenever y'all want. Real
Period.
bad.
Yeah.
We were both like, did you see the new girls, Shelly and Alondra? They're bad as hell. You stay so pretty. We were so excited to see y'all come up in the house. 'Cause you know, you be so excited, like, who are gonna be the main new girls.
Yeah.
Oh, they lost.
So we were living for you guys.
Wow,
What
I
did
love
y'all's
that.
family say?
About us going on the show?
Yes, like were they like, don't
They
be
were so
acting crazy?
supportive. My
Okay.
dad told me to be wholesome and pure, though. He begged
And she wasn't.
me. He's
Baby,
like,
you did not.
But I told him,
No, she did not.
he was like, all I ask is that you be wholesome and pure, please. I said, do you know the show that I'm going on? Like, that's not happening. Like, I just recommend that you don't watch. That's it.
But you also were giving, like, even though you were like letting us know, like, I'm out here in the streets having my fun, you still were giving that
No,
wholesome
yeah,
bag.
for
And
sure.
As a fellow queer girlie, I was living for the questionnaire answers
Oh,
when I
yes.
was finding
Oh,
about
my
your
God.
life.
Like, hey, y'all know my tea. Nah, but I loved it.
How do they get that information? Like, do they ask y'all that beforehand, or do
Yeah, before we got on there's like a whole, like we had to fill out a big form. Like there's a whole process to even be Islander. So it was asking questions like that about your personal life and stuff, like in detail, all these crazy questions. So now knowing we did that long ass application, it makes sense when we were doing the challenge. Like, oh, yeah, that's where you went all my business.
And do y'all
Got it.
feel like everybody told the truth on that thing?
No, the boys.
Because
They were lying. Every time
it was so bad.
Trusted. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
not adding up.
1,000.
Yeah. Oh,
thousand.
It's
I mean,
not adding up.
where? Actually, Austin.
No, Austin.
is
No, he ain't
accurate.
lying. He's not lying.
Okay, Austin. I need to know about Austin because I was in confusion, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody has different chemistries and connections.
Yeah.
Ace and him, so different.
So
Chris,
Way different.
Ace and him,
So
so different. But Chris and Ace, not too
Not
different.
too different.
I mean, was there real romance between you and Austin, or was he just a fun guy to be around?
No, there really was, and like I
Wow.
really was trying,
I mean,
but
he's
like
handsome.
you know,
Yeah.
he is,
Yeah.
and I told him that I'm like, yo, you look good. Like, you look good. That's not the problem.
No,
here.
tell him how you realized you liked Austin. Where were you at? No, tell him.
I woke up one morning and I was sitting on the toilet, and I was like, I actually like Austin. Wow, like.
Bruh.
I'm just thinking of all our time that we're spending and stuff.
Yeah.
And I came out the bathroom like, Alandria, I just like had a realization, like I like Austin. Like I really want to get to know him, but you know, things went how they went. And I mean, glad it did how it went.
But
you
that's
know?
how it can be with guys that are like you wouldn't necessarily go to. But
Yeah.
when somebody is nice and they keep, I mean, he was really insistent upon
He
building
was.
that connection with you, and he was so hurt every
I
time
know,
when
I
you
know.
would be
He
with
was hurt.
Ace wasn't playing with your
He
ass.
wasn't.
Girl,
He
it
was
had
not
Austin,
playing.
like, I mean, just messed
Yeah.
up. But yeah, it worked out how it worked out. It is what it
Exactly.
is. How did you feel leaving the house and when you guys got eliminated? You and Ace.
It was like a bittersweet thing. Like, honestly, at that point, I think I was tired. And also, it's a thing of like, I have my person. Like, I won already. Like, at this point, we're just sitting here trying to figure out, like, okay, what's next and stuff. So, even before that happened, I remember we were all sitting down having a conversation. We didn't know there was going to be elimination. So, when it did come up that we were just having a conversation of what if, I remember saying to them, like, yo, if there's elimination tonight, nobody cry. Because we're going to see each other, like, next week. Like, we done had so many tears this season and stuff. Like, we had a great season
I know
together.
you
So
guys did get tired of the crying.
Yeah,
'cause you
so it
just
was
crying
like-
every minute.
and that's the most I've ever cried in my life.
You know?
So I'm like, yo,
Because it's
this
a
is
roller
a
coaster
lot.
they're putting you
Yeah.
on. So
Yeah.
it's like you're like, oh, and
High,
then after a
low,
while you
high,
like in a
low,
horror
yeah.
movie. They dead now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I
That's how
mean?
it
They
happened.
dead now.
Literally, you have no time to process no emotions.
But
at all.
honestly, I was just like bittersweet. I'm like, damn, it's sad that I won't wake up with you guys the next day. Because literally, I even said to them, like, before we got the text, I was like, one of my highs is like waking up in the villa every day. Like, I'm happy I get to wake up with you guys. Then boom, text, someone's going home. I'm
Oh
like,
my
damn, that was quick.
Bye.
Now, wait a minute. Speaking of, I have to ask this because the logistics of how the show works. Like, you guys have to wake up at a certain time.
Yeah.
Do you make, like, what? Tell me the schedule of this all.
Wake up, makeup,
What time?
breakfast.
What time do you have to wake up?
We don't know the time.
We don't know time. We don't know the day. We
That's
literally
not
don't
like a
know
sim
nothing.
house.
We
It's
don't know
island
nothing.
time.
We don't know time.
Island time.
We don't know the day.
Yeah.
We don't know like the day of the week. We don't know nothing.
But honestly, I
just
think it
waking up.
helps because, you know, usually when you're somewhere where the time changes, the day changes,
Yeah.
like you would have to adjust coming back to the US. But like, I haven't had to adjust. Like, I'm right back on track with my sleeping schedule and
Yeah.
everything. And I want to say it's because I never knew the date or the time. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what it is.
Maybe Love Island has figured out how we should be living in our life.
Maybe.
I would love to
They
just
might be
show up to
onto
work
something.
whenever I arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
right.
Every time we would ask for the time, they'd be like, "We on island time." I'm like, you know what?
Island
Hell
time.
We're
yeah.
on island time.
We on island
Right.
time.
Smokehouse chicken is back, only at churches.
Oh shit.
Summer is here, and you know what that just crust and cheese crust you watching the show. I'm like, I like Taylor a lot. Like,
Yeah.
I immediately thought he was quirky, he was cool.
Yeah.
He seemed like a real guy in the world.
Mhm.
Because sometimes on these shows, the people can seem so perfected.
Right.
So tell me about your initial thoughts and, why you spent time on Taylor.
So coming into the villa, I expressed to Shelly I love country men. That's something that's no secret. I am from Alabama. I truly feel like country men just value the same things I value. They like to open doors, get you flowers. They just very gentleman, gentleman like. So when I see him came in with the cowboy hat, Shelly was like, "That's you." Like already, like that's you. That's your. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're a cowboy.
So obviously when I decided to kiss him and Nick, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with Taylor. I feel like he probably already possessed those values and those morals I'm looking for in a man. Let me just go with him. And he is super sweet, a super sweet guy. He was very nice to all the girls. He was like, he memorized everyone's tea orders, coffee orders, breakfast. He was just so attention to detail, and I love that in a person. So that's what kind of just attracted me to Taylor.
And then when you think back on it now, because obviously hindsight,
I picked Clark.
2020. Yeah, we saw the connections with you and Nick in the challenges, but like, what was happening around the house that maybe we didn't see that would lead to where you guys ended up?
Me and Nick?
Yeah, you and Nick.
It's so crazy because I'm looking back at all these edits. I'm like, damn, like the signs, it looked like the signs was there, but when you're in the villa, it was not that apparent to me. I'm like, bro, like, I see that it's happening on these edits, but like in the villa, I just didn't see it.
I mean,
like
it was
that.
one challenge. Me and my mom was like, they won't leave that girl alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
yes.
gosh.
Oh,
bro.
my gosh.
I was like, I was like, I know everybody
Your list was
like her.
hurting
Like,
that
they wouldn't stop with you.
Literally, I'm like, can I just not just pick somebody else? I picked Shelly to go in there.
And mind you, it
They picked
really
me 4
is that, like,
times.
it was a random choice thing, too. And she literally just kept getting picked every single time.
Yes.
I'm like, damn, girl, I know that's right.
I know it was crazy. I mean, when you guys think back on those challenges, how did they get you guys prepared for all the germs? I mean, you're in mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Do they like? I mean, y'all just go for it. I guess y'all just trust each other. For
We get
real.
some mouth
Oh,
spray.
no.
And
No,
go
but prior
for
to
it.
even coming on the show, we was like tested a lot.
Oh,
Everyone.
that's so good
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's scary.
Just put that out there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm not going on show. I'm just kissing
Oh,
everybody. We're not
absolutely
getting
not.
tested.
Exactly, but it was fun for the most part.
Yeah.
Nothing weird. No,
No, not at all.
crazy. Okay, good. That's good.
And everybody was on the same page, too. Like,
Literally.
oh, you okay with kissing? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what was so interesting with Ace in the beginning? I wasn't sure if this was stuff that just wasn't shown on camera, but he was very like, "Don't touch me"
Yeah.
to so many people. But he was cool
For
with
real.
you touching him.
No.
Not that ass. What the fuck was that?
His thing with that was it just he didn't want to show it on camera? He was very like,
no. It seemed like that, but he really was not like that in person.
Yeah, he was.
Everybody, like, I don't know. Like, I haven't seen, like, what everyone else seen, but in person, he wasn't like that with everybody. Like, at nighttime, he was giving everyone hugs, going to sleep and stuff. So that's why we're like,
it was
I don't know
like he
what you
thought y'all
guys
was
saw.
vampires and he had
No.
garlic around his
Oh,
neck.
For real.
I like that.
He's a hugger.
Yeah,
believe
he's
it
a
or not.
hugger. That's why when we came back and even seeing that thing being a thing, it was just like, why are people saying that?
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
There's
Like,
a lot of
you
moments.
know,
I'm like, what the hell y'all
yeah.
talking about? I'm like, you know what? Let me just.
So
watch.
how is it now with you? Since speaking of that, you
Yeah.
guys being back, how has it been jumping? I mean, y'all live in.
I live in Florida. He lives here in LA.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So have you
Damn.
guys seen each other? Have
Yeah,
y'all-
no, I've been with him ever since we landed. Like, that's who I've been with this whole time. So we've been taking our little social media break, but I'm with him 24/7. Like,
God.
that's my man.
So wait a minute,
That's
how
right.
is the vibe being back, and what was the moment where you were like, oh, this is us normal? Now, obviously, the internet was trying to get on y'all, like, y'all been dating before the show, and y'all knew each
They were.
other, blah, 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 blah. So how did y'all feel about that? And then,
Well, that was crazy. That was annoying just because it's like a lot of us knew each other on the show. Like, and we already, like, when he came in, he already addressed, like, oh, shoot, I know you. And when I seen him walking in, I'm like, what the is he doing here? Like, we did meet before. So it was like, but it was a one-time thing. Like, everyone makes it seem like we were kicking it. Somebody said we had kids for 2 years. We've been living together
Now
for 2
they
years.
making too
We got
much up.
kids, this and that. I'm like, y'all, be for real. Like, I even knew Amaya. I know Andreina. Like, everybody knew somebody.
now, why did
in it.
everybody get an accent when Andreina came?
Because
to the
we
show?
were trying to say her
Yeah,
name
that
right.
was crazy.
We were trying to say her
Everybody
name
was like
right.
doing everything else regular. And then as soon as she came in, everybody said Andreina.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
she didn't play by her name. She did not
because,
play by her name. You cannot
everyone kept saying
mispronounce it.
anything, so we'd ask her like, "How do you say it though?" We want to make sure we're saying it right, like so you feel comfortable, like we saying your name. Like
That
that's your
had me
name.
gagged. I'm like, everybody turned Latino.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, going back to the Taylor thing, I'm curious for you as her friend.
Yeah.
I mean, did you feel like Taylor would let her on be the word, or did you feel like, what did you think, seeing the connection, how it transpired, and then seeing how quickly
it
he was
changed.
just like with Clark?
To me, like in the moment, it didn't feel like he was leading her on because Taylor and I were close. Like he would always come to me and vent about Alandria,
Yeah.
asking me for advice and this and that. Like, what do I do? Whatever. So to me, I thought he's like, genuinely interested, trying to figure this out, trying to navigate their relationship and stuff. I was very shocked to find out when we came back from Costumore that he
when
That's
he
why
did make
that
that.
double
The
Clark.
actions on those bleachers, like, what the?
I was just very shocked because I'm like, did you communicate
So what's been
your
put out there
feelings
is
before
not
this?
how it
Like,
was in the villa at all. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
were-
head
they
over
spent a
heels for
lot
a
of
man that
time
does
together.
not
He
like me or
always-
wasn't
yeah.
physically attracted to me. None of that was told to me. You think I would be going hard for a man that does not find me physically
And mind
attractive?
you,
I would have
he-
rather just been his
yeah,
friend.
Like I said, I didn't see
I'm
that
not
he
everyone's
wasn't
cup of tea,
interested.
so like Amani
Yeah.
said, don't drink it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like,
And so, what were there any moments off of the camera that led to? First of all, you kept your cool for a long time, Mama. I was blown away
Yeah.
at your ability
Mhm.
until what was it? Which challenge was
stand on business.
Stand on business where you
yeah.
really. So let me go there then.
Standing on bed. I picked Clark.
What was the build up from? Probably the shock
Yo, that shit was funny.
of what was going on to
Mhm.
you actually voicing how you truly felt without holding back. What got you to the point of saying, I can say exactly what I want to feel and not be afraid of how it's going to be judged or perceived?
Yeah. Honestly, I just got tired of just keeping quiet. I got tired of just being this strong woman. I feel like that got me overlooked and got my feelings overlooked. I truly feel like since I wasn't showing emotion, I wasn't crying, people's like, you know what, she could take it, she could take it, she could take it. Besides me being a strong woman, I'm also human and I can only take so much. So I just literally had a conversation with Shelly and she was basically playing like devil's advocate. Like, you know what, Alandry, like you're still here. Taylor had told me that he voiced to keep me here. I'm not really sure how that's being perceived either, but he voiced to keep me here. That's what he said to me.
Okay.
So, Shelly was like, you know what, that
Liar.
kind of changes things. And he also said he was still open to getting to know you
getting to know
both.
her, mhm.
So
He
here
did
she
say that.
like, you know what, regardless of how many other connections you make, they would not be up to like the level that you and Taylor are at. So still continue to water that connection. So when I went to him, I was like, hey, I was ready to cut it off. Like, and she was like, you know what, I don't think that's a good idea. Still go to him, still talk to him. So I was like, you know what, Tay? Okay, cool. I know at one point you still said you still want to explore both of us. How does that look for you? Like,
That part she's lying. She was
how are you going to
chasing him the
navigate
whole
that?
time.
Because
Mhm.
obviously it's going to be kind of hard to do that. And he was like, you know, I'm going to figure it out. Like, I still want to explore both of y'all. I'm interested in both of y'all. So I'm gonna just figure it out. So after he said that and I didn't see him doing it, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to clock your stand.
I love this smokehouse chicken, man. This is the best. Falling off the bone right now. It's juicy. It's seasoned.
It's tender, moist. Man, it tastes like it's fresh off the grill.
It's got a lot of flavor to it, but not overpowering at the same time.
Stand up.
Yeah,
Like,
because what
own
was
up to
going?
it.
Because my big thing was, I'm fine with the getting to know Clark. I mean, this
Mhm.
is the nature of the show. What
Yeah.
blew me was, where's all this respect that you're having for Clark and not doing this and not doing that? You can't
Mhm.
even kiss nobody in a challenge.
hmm
Where was that with me?
Yeah.
I mean, what? I mean, did he have any answers for this? I mean, what was the reasoning?
I know he mentioned the day 2, the blindfold challenge. He did not kiss anybody, and that's when I chose to kiss Ace at the time. He was like, I ain't kiss anybody. So like he did have like some level of respect in regard to that.
Yeah.
Me, a challenge is a challenge. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, that's kind of throwing me off, but I don't know. Maybe his connection with Clark is just way more. I don't know. Like,
I mean, that is reality. It
Yeah.
can happen. People
Yeah.
can't just immediately love at 1st
Mhm.
sight, whatever you want to call
right,
it.
and I
That is
respect
fine.
that. I
Yeah.
respect. I was not upset that he found a new connection. I was just upset on how he went about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, how you
I'm
went
so
about it, and
happy
you
that
literally
he
let
found
my,
somebody.
my Love Island life was on the line.
Literally.
Because a couple of times we
Yeah.
thought we were going to lose you. And by the way, the internet was pissed.
I know, bro. Literally,
At first, then I didn't really care.
when they dumped me from Casa, I was like, America's not gonna like this. Mind you, I don't know what America
love
thinks.
that you
they
knew.
they could hate
say
me,
that.
and I was looking at them like, America's not gonna like this. Like, they don't play about me.
You see the delusion in this girl? Bro, she's so delusional.
I
it
didn't even
didn't
know
make
America really did not
sense,
play about
yeah.
me. They really
did.
don't play about me for real. So
No.
I already had a feeling. I'm like, bro, I've been so on my P's and Q's in here.
So then the crazy thing happened, and this is when I was talking to my girls, and they were like, "You need to see episode 23." I think it was 22 or 23 or whatever. When the whole Nick bomb happened, and he was like, "You're the most beautiful," and I just, this is what I always felt. What were you thinking, girl? Like, what was?
Fake.
Because you're going through a crazy thing, right? You
Yeah.
just got off. Now you somehow are back on. You're
Mhm.
finding out about this stuff with Taylor.
Yeah.
And then you have Taylor's friend and also one of your friends, Guy, telling you that he's actually always had feelings for you.
Mhm.
What was going through your mind? Did you believe it? Did you think at any point this is some TV show stuff?
No, I couldn't
said
believe
no.
it in a sense because any chance that Nick got to pick me for a challenge, he
was
did.
choosing you.
It's so funny because now I'm reading on the internet with the whole kiss or pie thing, like off being
I really don't care to hear about Nick
all
right
these
now.
things. I'm like, bro, this
Or
she's
Laundry.
Let's talk about that. What did y'all think?
Here we go. Sierra.
What was going on? Obviously, there was a lot of education happening on the real side of the world when that whole went down, when she said what she said. I'm sure you guys know if you haven't watched. Sierra said a derogatory term about Asian Americans or Asian culture, and she got removed from the show. How was it presented to y'all? What did y'all think?
Yeah, we just know she was removed. We didn't
Yeah.
know what
Why?
she did.
Really?
No.
It was just like a
Like,
okay.
They
One
were
day
like,
we're
she's
chilling.
gone.
Basically,
So
She gone.
was there tears shed? Were you guys just kind of like, how did you feel about her being gone? Was you really close to her like that?
well, yeah. Well, with
Yeah, y'all
Sierra,
were.
I definitely cried because it was like you guys don't get to see the friendships that we build in there.
Mhm.
Like they're focused on the romantic relationships of it
Yeah.
all, but that was like really a
Friendship.
friend of ours. So.
Right.
To know that 1 second we're all chilling and stuff, and the next second, like, oh, guys, so she has to leave the island. We're like, what?
Yeah.
And even that morning, we were talking about, like, how grateful we are that we're here together and, like, time is almost up. And a couple hours is crazy. Like,
I believe that obviously created more space for you and Nick. But what do you think now? I mean, first of all, the show's ended. I want to ask you the same thing I asked her about her and Ace. How is it with you and Nick? What has the conversation been now that you guys are, in the real world?
The conversation is pretty much still the same. We want to continue to go at the pace that we're going, to jump ship just because they want, you know what I mean? He has not reached out to him.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the tea on that? He unfollowed him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, has he told you he's heard from Sierra? Do you think Sierra's gonna reach out? I know she unfollowed him, but what's the tea on that?
He said that she has not reached out to him.
Really?
Yeah.
So the reunion, I guess, is gonna be looking like something.
Awkward. I don't even think she gonna go to the reunion.
Smoke. Sweet, spicy. Smokehouse Chicken is back. The new driver-up has everybody acting up. Only at churches.
Is she gonna be
Probably.
there?
I have no idea.
You know what? Let her be there. Fuck it.
We don't know yet.
The brand has cut ties.
The brand has cut ties.
Wow. I mean, that is just so curious to me because I'd imagine for her, that was something that slowly started to become nerve-wracking for her, with you guys having that sideline connection, and then to see you guys end up becoming, Nicolandria. You became one of the most popular
blew
favorite
my
couples.
mind. I did not know that existed until my mom.
That was so cute. And you guys, that was a lot.
it
that
was so
happening.
emotional. Like, we were crying seeing everybody else's family come in. Then our family came in. We were just so excited. Like, that was crazy for them to be in Fiji. Like,
Yeah.
we expected them to just
See on the show or feel through the show, that because of the way that it was edited.
everyone's genuine connections with one
Yeah.
another. Like, the way each of us, like, we always said something we said every day was like, yo, they did a great job putting us all together.
Okay, now let's get into the whole girl thing, because that's become a big language around the show. And honestly, even a lot of people online have been talking about how they felt like that concept even ruined the show, because it's like, this is Love Island, not Girls Island.
Yeah.
And then also, a lot of people are saying they're a girl's girl, but they're just using it to make it seem like they are, even though they're doing things that don't really make you a girl's girl. So what does a girl's girl mean to y'all?
to me, what girls girl means to me is like people have this perception of like it means only the people you care about and you call your homegirl. That means I'm gonna stand up for you. I'm gonna stick beside you through whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like you could do no wrong in my eyes type of thing. But that's not me. Me is like any woman that walks into the room, I have your back because like you're a woman just like me. We go through the same thing. Like I'm not gonna sit here. Like there's instances where it's like it felt like somebody who just came in is being treated some type of way for reasons they have no control of. They're just here to experience their experience. And in that moment, I wasn't ever gonna be like, oh, well, my friend is talking to this person, so I'm not talking to you. It was like, no, you're here. This experience is just as much as yours as it's mine.
Then why'd you get mad when Huda kissed Dace?
And so it's like, I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel like you could go around and get to know people and not feel like everyone is piercing their eyes on you and stuff. So it was just really genuinely having a woman's back. Now, if you start being shady to me, I might take a couple steps back.
Period.
But my first intention is always to like make sure you feel comfortable. You feel good, you feel seen, you feel heard. So that's a girl's girl to me.
Same.
Same, literally.
Baby, this is the heart rate challenge. Well, you know what's coming. What didn't we see? And maybe we saw it all. That also led to you being upset with Huda. With, by the way, maybe it's a Virgo thing, but I would have been pissed because what the hell, Mama?
What the hell, Mama?
Yes.
Get your man's heart rate up.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing?
To be honest, I don't know what. Like, I still have not watched the episodes back. So that's my thing is that I don't know what you guys saw that everyone felt like I was so wrong.
You wasn't, girl.
And
He was.
Like,
You was
I don't
wrong, just so am
understand.
I.
No, then we wrong because. Ain't no way. I was like, what did y'all see for y'all to feel like I'm wrong for being upset?
So
I'm
this
so
is my
lost.
thing in my mind.
Stupid.
Why you made sense. Ain't nobody saying
Because
you
she's a girl, bro. All girls think the same thing.
can't have fun and do your thing. But it was like you went over and above without putting my sense of security or comfortability
And that
even
was
in
my
the
whole
room.
point, yeah.
It just wasn't in the room. I'm not going to go so far because I'm looking for a certain attention or validation or just because I want her to think I.
Look, girl, nobody
To
want you
comfort
and
you.
Jeremiah. Y'all grandma and grandpa. I always used to tell.
So it seems to, but I guess, you know, I mean, what did you think looking back and seeing online, Alandria? What's your take on it? I mean, you were there in person,
Right.
and then now you guys are seeing people's thoughts of it. I mean, what is the difference that some people could have missed? Or were they just so happy that Huda was happy finally again? I don't know.
I haven't watched the episode, so I don't really know what they aired, but I feel like Shirley had every right to be upset. Huda agreed. She was like,
Yeah,
you know what?
Delusional.
Actually, like I did take it too far. Like, you know, I do apologize. Like she was very apologetic about it. Like immediately she was almost regretful.
And I guess people felt like, oh well, you know, she once she said sorry, you should have been cool, you know. But I mean, you weren't.
My thing is like,
Come on.
and we are cool. That's the thing. But it's just like when it was
They're
time,
not cool.
like say in the beginning when they had their connection, like when I call somebody, like especially with the girls girl thing and someone being my friend, I'm always gonna put you first and have consideration for your feelings. So even in something like a challenge, we're not winning no big grand prize after a challenge or anything.
They're not a girl's girl. If they were a girl's girl, why didn't they set up for Amaya? Come on.
Like it's literally just to say, oh my gosh, you did good in the challenge. So I'm never
They're only a girl's girl to who they find beneficial to, or if you're a black woman, like come on, bro,
gonna jeopardize me and someone else's friendship or their comfortability just to say I went crazy in a challenge. So like someone like Jeremiah, like I said, never kissed that man ever.
So they didn't just forgot to be a girl's girl to her out hood as shit. Alondra, you forgot to be a girl's girl. Chelly, you forgot to be a girl's girl when all the guys were bashing on Amaya. You guys all forgot to be a girl's girl. Come on now.
Like, you know, I
So for real.
steered clear of him just because I know how intense and passionate you felt about him. So it's like just to not see that reciprocated, and
This is ridiculous.
I'm trying to understand. I think at one point I told her, I said, I'm really trying to understand you, but I
The Delulu.
don't, only because I just don't see.
Delulu.
I was mad at him. Stop breathing, man. Girl, that
Smokehouse Chicken is back, only at churches.
whole moment made me mad.
Yo, it
Anyway,
was crazy.
You guys received a lot of criticism on
Yeah.
this, doing the Stand On Business Challenge.
They're annoying.
I mean, you saw how people were feeling online. It was upsetting. It was a lot of stuff. I mean, walk me through how you were feeling. What were some of the and then they said that the challenge went on for like 6
All
hours,
night.
7
Oh
hours.
my
Yeah.
God.
So again, like I can't to see what many people had think pieces on what happened that night or how we were like what we said and this and that and stuff. And I'm like, you guys got 1 hour of a 6-7 hour night.
Exactly.
So
you didn't see
there-
it.
Oh,
so I don't know what y'all saw, but I know it was
shut
nothing
the fuck
enough for
up.
you to think that you know what happened that night. So for us to get all that criticism and stuff, I was just like, honestly, I could care less what y'all have to say because at the end of the day, like everyone's sitting there, like at least in the villa, we all were all on the same page.
We're back.
How we felt, and we're just speaking our truth. So
Yeah.
the internet, you're getting whatever message that is being put out to you, but we know what happened in there. No one walked away from that conversation feeling like, oh my gosh, you guys did too much, you guys are being mean,
Yeah,
we all
no
felt like
one-
everyone
we
was
all
being
felt the
real
same
and
way.
clear about everything.
Yeah.
They were being mean though.
And I think
So-
that's an important thing that has to be remembered, especially as we create this culture where, you know, people's lives are being commented on. I mean, we've been
Yeah.
in reality TV world for a long time, but it's becoming major now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, our generation, like, it's like, yo,
It's
this is the
crazy.
thing. But these are real people. I really hope that as a society, we can have more nuanced conversations where you can have your opinion, but I don't think you need to call CPS.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
I heard that.
That's crazy.
I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Why would we go that far?
Yeah, that is
That's
insane.
people's
You know what I mean?
livelihood
with
and
that.
families that you're trying to ruin and break up.
That's
That's so
right.
ridiculous. That's why to see all this hate and stuff, I'm like, yo, I don't stand for none of that.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are doing this and you don't know us. We don't even hate each other the way y'all hating so bad. So it's like, what is going on? Like, y'all got a lot of time on your hands.
And I seriously do want to say that to anybody that's watching this episode as we share our opinions and we're talking about the conversation. Like, that's all that it is. I know for sure they don't. I know for sure I don't wish any harm or ill
No,
on
not at
anybody.
all.
And, you know, let's just keep that in mind when we're commenting on folks and stuff like
Right.
that. Make sure that we not, you know, don't nobody need to be truly harmed. You know, you can be shady, boots, but no more than that.
Harm, yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy.
no harming. Have any of y'all spoke to Sierra since everything? Because I know you said Nick hasn't, but has she reached out to either of you?
I gotta check. My DMs are flooded.
that's right.
Girl, I'm so overwhelmed. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to probably gonna have to go to her profile to go to her messages to see if she reached out to me because she doesn't have my number yet. So
Yeah.
I don't
And
know
you
yet.
haven't heard from her either.
No, I did get to speak to her. She did reach out. So, I mean, it's a lot going on.
Breaking
like,
news.
Yeah, I didn't get to, because like I said, we didn't know for what reason she got removed. Even when I came back, I couldn't really find what the post was or whatever, but I did see she reached out.
Yeah.
And she was just saying, like, you know, she misses all of us. She hates what's happening. You know, like, she's trying to, like, basically do better for her.
I love this smokehouse chicken, man. This is the best. Falling off the bone right now. It's juicy, it's seasoned.
Tender, moist. Man, it tastes like it's fresh off the grill.
It's got a lot of flavor to it, but not overpowering at the same time.
For herself, like, and just to also like reach out to all of us and say her apologies and stuff. So it was just like, okay, well, you know, I really hope you're doing amazing. Like, you know, there's a lot happening. Like, I know, I'm just trying to give her grace because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, we're human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I got to know her in the villa as a person through and through. So it's like, you know, all of this that's happening to her, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But,
Yeah.
you know, she's taking full account of her stuff and really just trying to like get her mind right.
Yeah, accountability is definitely
Yeah.
a big part of it. And again,
Of
there was
course.
I hate that any of it happened, but I think there's an opportunity of a lot of people to learn
Of
a lot
course,
of things.
yeah.
So I'm glad for the education and
Of course, Shelly and Alondra are the only ones that I've talked to her. There's been one.
you know, all of that stuff. And I also do wish her well too.
Absolutely.
There was a moment, Olivia, that I really actually liked.
Well, come on.
And I still following Sarah.
Come on. Well, duh. Like, let's be 100 here.
That you did. It's a very lightweight moment.
They said that they're a girl's girl to everybody, not just their friends. They said a girl's girl, being a girl's girl to all girls. Okay. All
You
right.
were like to Huda, don't do that. And then Huda got so, she kind of responded to that very intensely. Now, when you said don't do that, I lived. Because it's like, I don't need, you know, it's like, to me, how I took it was, please don't give me a moment of pity. This, you know, this is no big deal. Like, I'm
Yeah.
me, I'm good.
Yeah.
Another day, another dollar. Like, and I thought you were just trying to let her know, like, don't give me the sympathy of this, because
Yeah.
there's nothing to sympathize with. I lived for you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, I felt, you know,
And then they were saying that like there was a lot of racial stuff going on, like racism. How? Bro, they
you
think
kind of
everything
were
is racist,
now all
no
of a
one
sudden the
does
bad
other
guy, or it was all of a sudden
It's
so
all-
scary.
It's
And so
ridiculous.
that made me want to ask you both, how often did you feel like you had to tone down, you know, as a black woman on a TV show, or just being a
As a
minority,
black, like,
yeah, however we want to put it? It's like, if I just sang a peep or something, it's now
Taken out of context.
taken out of
Yeah.
context.
And now I'm a bad guy. Now I'm a mean girl. Like it's
Yeah.
very exhausting to say the least. I
She
truly
is
feel
a
like me
mean
and Shelly
girl.
have to tone down a lot
Exactly.
to not cross over that boundary, because a person that looks the opposite of us, as soon as they get emotional, it's like, oh, we're gonna cater to this person. Like, bro, what about us? Like, I, don't
because with
understand.
Soledad, there have been multiple seasons. I mean,
Yeah.
and even this season included, where
Or maybe they should have been like that from the beginning. From the beginning, they were just so like, nothing can get to me, nothing can happen. Like I'm so strong. Like, come on, bro.
We've seen people cuss people full out.
Exactly, yeah.
You
Well,
gotta
let
be
me
there
and her
from the
move like
start.
that.
And what's crazy is that, you know, a lot of the times everybody who's in that villa will tell you that they could always come to us for the best
Literally.
advice, to come vent to us, whatever. We're so level-headed, we're so honest, we're so loving, like we bring everybody a peace of mind, this and that. So to know how your fellow islanders feel versus coming to the internet and seeing mean girl, disrespectful, angry, this, that. I'm like, wow, y'all really don't know
There's
us.
subtle microaggressions.
Yeah.
And it's like, just because I'm saying something sternly, it doesn't mean you need to be afraid of me.
Exactly.
That's rooted in something that's anti-black.
Yeah.
And so it becomes an issue because now I don't know how to exist in who I am because I can't take my skin off. That's what's scaring you.
Yeah, that's
gonna
all
be
it
shook.
is.
Oh my God.
You know what I
If
mean?
it was somebody
I
else that
can't
looked like
with
us and acted like
Stop
whatever,
it. Stop
they
it.
wouldn't be getting as much backlash at all.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop
Oh,
it.
I mean, how does that leave you? Because I do think that's something that I've
Some
thought
bullshit.
about more in different reality shows, and obviously now in this one, the more popularized. I mean, I remember when I was a kid and I would watch Survivor, and I would see these elements. I'm like, now wait a minute, what is this? You know, and I feel the same way here. I mean, what do we say to that, and how do we, like, the next generation of young women that are going to be Black women that are going to be, or even just multiracial or just non-white, you know, what do you say how they can prepare themselves to be on shows like this
I
and
don't know if
to
there's a
exist
way
in their
to
truth?
prepare.
Honestly,
How come Clark wasn't like that?
all I can say is
come
just
on,
be
bro.
yourself.
Yeah.
Clark was
Because
so
you can't
cool.
even, like, no matter how much you try to have a certain narrative or portray a certain narrative, whatever is put out there is out of your hands, you know? Like I said, we've been in the village or in the island with everybody to know that we're like one of the go-to people. People love us
Literally.
so much. Like we bring, like I said, a sense of home to every,
I can't with these girls.
and then just to come out here
I
and
think
find,
they're the best people, that America loves them, that everybody loves them, that all the, like, come on, bro, you guys are not that all like that.
out we're mean and this and that.
Yeah,
So it's
we're
like, you know
hated.
what? Stick to who you are.
Yeah.
Have confidence in yourself and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's it.
I couldn't agree more because at the end of the day, it ends up being like you can't win for losing. So just be
Exactly.
yourself. Because in 1 minute, Alondria's too stoic. Then you step in old boy's ass real quick and she's doing too much.
You see what I'm saying? Like, what the
wait a damn
bro?
minute.
I can't win
Before
for
yeah.
literally. I'm like, bro, like what the
Why?
that
What
shit
y'all
was
want me to do?
literally,
Yeah.
bro. I was so hot about that.
Oh my gosh, girl, I can only imagine. But I think you guys did a really good job at wavering that balance. And again, like I said, I know you maybe wasn't something that you're prepared for, but you
Yeah.
are representing and we appreciate you. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Because it's not easy, you
It
know.
ain't.
What
Well, they lost.
did y'all think about the Huda and Jeremiah thing? Because it had me rolling on the floor when Taylor was like, y'all need to stop. Because it must have been probably like just a lot. I don't know what it was like. For us watching, it was a lot, but
Yeah.
what was it like in the house?
No, it definitely took a toll on
Exhausting.
everybody. Yeah, everyone was tired. Like we're like, yo, we didn't
And it
come here
seemed
for
like,
this.
what was the reason for it? You know,
Yeah.
what was the
For the
reason for the drama of it? Because he did seem to truly like her.
And he did for sure. But I think it's just like the pace of everything being too fast. Maybe like, you know, maybe
Wait,
that had something to
Mamacita.
do with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, right.
Why would Nick do that?
I don't know. He's crazy.
Nick is
I'm
such
a
a
mommy.
character.
Mamacita. Like, why was that the
to a
response?
dog? Like what?
Bro,
To a dog.
I wonder about him sometimes.
Right.
No, he's funny as
No, he is
He's
genuinely
a
funny.
character.
Oh my gosh.
but-
So yeah, it was
He's a
just kind of
kid.
one of those things where it just
Dude's a little kid.
be turned into a damn twister before you knew it.
yeah.
Yeah. Where do
She
you
wants a
stand with
man.
Clark? I mean, I know
Like
nothing
kid.
really crazy happened with you guys, but
Mhm.
I mean, other than what went down. But how was it trying to develop a relationship? And then, you know, there were some moments where she was mumbling a little things. I mean, it was
I just found out about that.
yeah, it was.
So I'm
a little
just like,
shady.
oh,
Some
if-
shady
Wait,
moments,
what?
No shade, no
And
tea.
there was never really any shade on my side. Even when she pulled me first, I'm like, dang, like she made me look a little childish. Like
Who?
I don't even. And there was never really any. I just found out about that.
yeah, relationship, and then you know there were some moments where, other than what went down, but how was it trying to develop a relationship? And then you know there were some moments where she was mumbling a little things. I mean, it was
I just found out about that.
yeah, it was.
So
a
I'm
little
just like,
shady.
oh,
Some
if-
shady moments, no shade, no
Because
tea.
And there
she-
was never really any.
Cause you know that she said something. Shelly, Alondria, probably Huda, and Sierra, because Sierra was there still. Would have ganged up on her. Let's be
On
real.
my side, even when she pulled me
Y'all
first, I'm
would've
like,
stayed
dang,
from
like
her.
she made me look a little childish. Like I don't even have that in me to do that. So I was like,
Yeah.
dang, I respect her so much. I'm like, I kind of wish she was a mean girl because I wanted to kind of, you know, that
Have a
would have
little
been, yeah. But it's like she's so nice and so genuine. I was
She
like, you know
is
what?
so
I have
nice.
no choice but to be nice to this girl.
Yeah.
So to get out here and to see
But y'all not like that, you see? Y'all not like that.
that she was moving like that with me, like I'll, you know what I'm saying, walk by her, she making a face, or she
Yeah.
is mocking me. I'm like, bro, what? I was never on that with you. That's just weird to me.
Yeah, it seemed like it got competitive because she saw you still
Well,
have
that's
your
our competition, so
confidence.
there's that.
Yeah.
Smokehouse chicken is back, only at churches.
There's no competition, but she took your man's day 2. Didn't even take a whole week. She didn't even need a conversation with the whole week. She just needed 2 days with them. That boy was his. Come on, let's be real. No competition. You're 30 and single.
I'm just saying, because honestly, I truly feel like before I even came into the villa, I already said like I feel like my presence intimidate a lot of people, men and women.
Choke her like
I go through this so much. I could just walk in the room. Oh, I don't like her. I give you a reason to. So I'm finna give you a reason to now. You know what I mean? But it's like my presence really makes people
It's your
so
measurements.
uncomfortable. Hello. Clap that, and it's natural, baby. No,
Period.
you know, so no shade to nobody. But, because I know they're trying to do it this whole comparison thing. Oh, she look better. I'm like, well, I'm natural, so if you want to compare me to the natural thing of that, whoever that is. That's just my thing.
And I
don't
love
like
when
that.
you stand on your business
I
because
don't
you
like that.
deserve that. Looking how you look, girl, and being how you are. I mean, you're so lovely.
Thank you.
You really are.
Thank you.
But yeah, I know I agree. And so that's why I was asking, like, yeah, you know, is there conversation? Is there friendship now that
No,
you've
we
learned
were
these things?
we were actually genuinely nice to each other. I did not have a problem with Clark. I was not upset that Clark was exploring Taylor or Taylor was exploring Clark. I'm like, you know what? That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
I was upset with him because of the way he went about it. He was just was not honest with me. Like when I'm looking back and I'm saying this, oh, he never found Lindsay physically attractive. That never came to my ears at all. I would not be going hard for a guy that told me that. Like, if you don't find me physically attractive, I'd rather just be your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not finna try to force you to like me. What the f? I'm a
but be
land
clear.
Be clear. He complimented me, like all touchy-feely, making me breakfast, making me dinner, lunch, whatever. Always in the kitchen for me cooking. So I'm like, bro, you think I be acting like this over a man that don't like me? Get for real.
And what sign was he?
In Gemini. I literally said.
Whenever the signs are together, it
bro,
can be tough.
when I first met him, I'm like, when's your birthday? He was like, June 2nd. I'm like, oh, hell no, you're a Gemini. He was like, is something wrong with that? Bro, I called it.
Geminis
I
are hard
called
to
it.
touch down. I've been in love with some
Bro.
Geminis before. They didn't love me back.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm a Gemini. I'm like, bro, I don't need act like me. I keep saying that.
Right. Because y'all are the air signs are very in the air. Y'all are like,
Literally.
What sign is Ace?
A Leo.
Okay, Leo. Virgos are perfect.
They are. So that's why
that's
we go together.
Is he August or July?
August.
August what?
8th.
Oh, my best friend's August 9th. That's weird.
Wow, that's
my best friend August
crazy.
9th. I'm 26. You're
25th.
25th. He's that's crazy. That's a connection.
It is.
No wonder.
Okay, wait a minute. Brian and Amaya, Endgame. Did y'all see it coming?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I love Amaya Papaya.
Yeah.
Honey.
That is my
That's
girl.
my
Can I
girl.
just tell you how much it really was hurting my feelings? How they weren't letting her live in her culture, in her nature. It seemed like everybody in the beginning, well, not the girls,
I was
really,
say we let her live.
but
we
but
loved
the,
her.
But the guys, it seemed like they weren't really understanding. It's like they didn't get who she was, and that's why I did like when Brian was like, "Hey, man, this is how
Literally.
we are."
We loved it.
Yeah. I mean, in that moment, that was the stand on business. And also, he was in another couple, too. So it was him really coming from a place of, like, just being someone who's has the same culture as her.
Yes. And I did think it was important because I do feel like it was an educating moment because I did feel like it was a little microaggressive with her in the beginning based on the culture. Like, I feel like people were not necessarily immediately getting that it was just her nature and her vibe. And so when he brought that up and said that, I was like, okay, it's not just in my head. But that was a big moment for me because I felt like that was the biggest way that Amaya was misunderstood.
Yeah.
Was just living in her culture and people not knowing how to read that or,
Yeah.
you know, how to take it. And it really just being a culture shock kind of, or like a clash type of thing. So I was happy they won. I was definitely happy. I got to know Amaya more.
Yeah.
You know, I was
She's so
happy
funny.
for her. Like we were saying earlier, you were very open with your sexuality coming on the show. And
Yeah.
again, something that empowered me because I also do feel like as women, a lot of times when it comes to our sexual nature or just our appetites, it's got to be all very nipped and sealed. You know, but you were very chill and cool and it was really dope to see. I mean, was there any moment in you that were like, oh, I don't want people to know this or I'm worried about judge? Or how did you even get to that place of being able to just be like that?
No, I never cared only because like my parents, they never made me feel like I had to care. Like I remember the first girl that I started talking to or dating, like I remember it was my dad. You don't have to.
Y'all would be learning. Surprise.
Looking at it is hilarious.
All I can do is go off of their word. I'm like, bro, this is really
Exactly.
rubbing me wrong. So I'm asking Shelly, like, girl, what you do? Like,
And I'm like, I
what
don't
you
know because
saying?
to be honest, it's crazy. Like I remember seeing Ace being put at the bottom so many times that I'm looking like, am I missing something. What you was doing in Casa?
Ace was seeming like he was in the back with the producers playing chess. I'm like, Ace, what do you know? He was always seeming like he knew. And you know, it's just the way that we're seeing it on the TV. We don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
But I swear he seemed like he was in Dexter's lab.
And
half
no,
the time.
no.
And I'm like, how does he know this? How can he do this? How does, he seemed like,
it was so funny to come out and see that he's like this villain or whatever, because we're looking at each other like, what? Like no one in the island thought that he was a villain or anything, or that he ran the show. So
Yes, they did. Austin, Jeremiah, mostly everybody.
it was just like, to see that this is what everyone's saying is crazy.
It
That's
was
why
giving
we have
this
to
my shot.
we have to watch. We have to watch. Like we haven't
TV
yet.
is something, I tell you.
I have to say that. But even seeing like even that challenge she's talking about, when it was the Islanders who first did the ranking, and we were always high up. Like everyone thought we were most genuine, most trustworthy. But then when it came to America, they were on the opposite of the spectrum. So I'm like, yo, America, what is happening? Like, are y'all seeing what we're seeing? Because we're confused. And again, we don't know what's happening on the outside, what you guys are seeing. So it started having me scratch my head, like, what is being put out there? There's no way y'all
like, okay,
hate
maybe
me.
they're
Like,
not seeing what's real. You know what I mean?
I'm like, America hates me. They have to, because I don't understand where any of this is coming from.
and would the producers try to calm you guys down, or like not let you get, because I mean, they're giving this information and they pulling it away, but I'm sure you're having questions like, are you guys allowed to ask, or do they
we can't know anything. And it does help in a way so that social media doesn't get stuck in your head all day. But it also is a thing of like, damn, what is happening? But they don't watch the show while
Did you feel like people would start changing, like even after the Maybelline challenge, or when people are finding out people's favorites? Because honestly, I'll say this was also one of the reasons why people were giving this certain feedback to Sierra, was they felt she was so influencer ready. They felt like, girl, you ready to just do the dang, be the star type of situation. Did you guys feel at any moment on the show, maybe from her, from anybody, that there was too much awareness around what this can lead to, or just trying to win?
No.
Smokehouse Chicken is back, only at churches.
No, and that's what someone's saying. Like, no one ever sat here and talked about, oh my God, the finale's coming up, or this, that. Like, we all were in the moment. We always said, like, this feels like a big family vacation. Like, you know, when you go on your friend's vacation and this person ends up like that person, whatever, it just all felt so cool that you forget that this is actually a TV show that's happening right now. Like, even seeing certain clips that's happening, we're like, wow, I didn't even realize like this would be something that's being put in there. So no one was ever thinking of like, we're on a show. It genuinely was like, we're having fun together. So nobody, I don't feel like, at least to me, I don't feel like anybody was moving a type of way to have a certain image.
Literally. And with us not knowing the dates, it's like we didn't even know how far or how close the end date was. So when it came down to it, I'm like, dang, I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. Like, I honestly was not thinking about the end goal at all.
Yeah.
Was there any situation that you felt like, okay, America's low-key hating? Because obviously you have to depend on America. They're voting. This is the one. But was there any elimination or anything that happened where you were like, now, can we trust y'all, America?
Yeah, definitely the rank thing. That did it for me. Because some people, I'm like, what? And then other people, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'll give you that. That. So I was like, America, y'all confusing me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Same.
Yeah,
because I couldn't understand why Shelly was down there. But when I got out, I'm like, oh, so Shelly's a mean girl? Like, I was so thrown off by that, because like she said, we were the go-to people. Hence why they acted the way they did when I got released from Casa. I'm like, if I was such a mean girl, why is these girls crying over me? Like, all of them. I'm the glue. I'm the mother. I'm all these things, but I'm a mean girl. Like, come on now. That's when you should check yourself. Like, you know what? What they're showing us is not exactly. Thank you. We were not mean girls. So please, let's clear that narrative up right now.
Love Island. That island is some crazy stuff.
It is.
It's so unique, that experience.
It is.
And I'm so glad that we got to meet you guys through the show. And I can't wait for everything else that we're going to be doing with y'all. But before I let y'all go, we have to play a game. And the game is called Truth or Tea, okay?
Okay.
Now, I ask a spicy question. This is how it works. I ask a spicy question. You either keep it real or tell the truth, or you can phone an Islander and let them spill it for you.
Now, in one of us two?
No, literally, you can pull out your phone and you can call somebody else to answer the question for you.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay.
If you want to. Now, you don't get a bunch of calls. You just get one. So pick wisely.
Okay.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited. Who was low-key flirting off camera but acting innocent on screen?
Like low-key flirting? I don't think anybody.
Everybody was keeping it real.
Yeah, they were keeping it real, yeah.
Okay. Who was the most performative in the villa? Give names, not vibes.
Performative as in like
Just put on a
Ready
show.
for
Put on a show.
TV.
Who'd you say?
Don't be shy, guys.
No, I'm genuinely trying to think because this kind of goes with that last conversation of like, was anyone trying to act away? And I don't think anyone was trying to act away. No one was giving performative. I'll say that.
Yeah. All the cameras are hidden. It's not like you got a cameraman in your face. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you got genuine reactions.
Okay. Who got a better edit than they deserved?
Take it away, Shelly.
They're gonna say Amaya.
Guys, so let me say this before they even get into it, guys. You know, it's opinions.
Yeah.
No hate, no shade, no tea. Everybody have a right to say how they feel, how they think. It don't mean nothing negative. So let's put this disclaimer before we even get any further. Y'all know y'all want the tea. So, you know, give context and let these girls live.
Yeah.
So who got a better edit than they deserved?
I'm a phone on Islander.
Go ahead, call them out.
Who you think?
Oh my gosh,
Let me
Ace is
see.
going to give it to us real. Please don't be in the gym or dancing online again.
Not too much. Hello? Hey, so I get to phone an Islander for a question. Do you mind answering?
Come on, boo. Hey, what's up, Ace? It's your girl Keeks. I'm interviewing your boo right now, and I'm asking them some questions. And so she phoned an Islander because she wanted to opt out of answering, and I'm so glad she called you because I know you're going to give it to me real. The question is, who got a better edit than they deserved?
Well, in that case, I felt like there was a lot that, America didn't really get to see from everybody. We all had our ups and downs throughout this whole entire experience, but I feel like they edited what they wanted to edit, which is okay in the end because we all know.
So the answer is Jeremiah.
Maya. It's Maya. The answer is Maya.
I feel like they edited what they wanted to edit, which is okay in the end because we all know.
So the answer is Jeremiah.
We all know who won.
Wanted to edit, which is okay in the end because we all know.
So the answer is Jeremiah. I'm just playing. Okay, thank you, Ace, for that wonderful PR answer. You are the man. Nice to meet you over the phone lines.
Nah, I would love to meet you in person one day, Kiki. You amazing for real.
Oh my gosh, so are you? We got to have you on the show because they want to hear what you got to say.
Spicy. Smokehouse Chicken is back. The new driver up has everybody acting up, only at churches.
Yeah, but do they?
I don't know, keeping it a little too real got us
Hilarious. All right, I'm about to go.
Alrighty.
All right, later.
Okay, rank your top 3 kissers from the villa.
Number 1, me.
Period, because everybody wants to kiss you.
Okay.
Even Sarah was like,
I'll give myself number 1. Who's 2 and 3?
No, you said your
individually.
Your top 3.
Together?
Yep,
Oh, my
exactly.
top 3. Oh, as in who I kissed.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Ace.
Period. Period.
That's not fair. Bro.
You could push her. That's your girl.
No, for real.
Okay, it'll be Ace. I'll give number 2 to Sierra. And 3. There's no other kisses that really like stood out to me when I think about it.
You ain't like
You know, maybe
Austin.
Chris. I'll give Chris.
Oh, Chris over
Yeah.
Austin. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Casa.
Top 3.
Nick. Apparently our kisses is very steamy. I see that all over
Yeah.
the internet.
You so cute. That smile.
Thank you. Me and Ace.
I like Jeremiah on the show. I was sad when he got removed.
Yeah.
I really was. I thought he was really good on the show and seemed like a cool dude. So I was sad when he left. If you had to couple up with someone else in the final week, who would it have been?
Take it away.
No, that's messy.
Forced.
Who was left?
Not even if they were left.
Just anyone. Anyone else.
Probably Chris, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris is handsome.
Yeah. A gentle
Chris
giant.
too. Both of y'all Chris. Yes. Yeah, Chris was very cute. He was not carrying that girl. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 2, they fumbled hard. How much do you think your man regrets how he handled things at Casa?
Oh, 0.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Ace did any much. Yeah.
New connection he is with the girl that he
Yikes.
on day 2.
Accountability and stuff. Just the explanation is like apology, but you know, so the
same thing. Yeah.
I don't want to
lovely girl. I really loved hanging with y'all, and I hope that everything goes good at the reunion. And
of course,
you know, when you guys get a chance to watch the show, despite whatever America says, I hope that you know that you really were wonderful. You really were.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully they see this and see that, because we were actually there. Y'all only get, like she said, like the stand on business.
Within 24 hours.
Exactly. So like,
in our days, so and also it's an experience that no one can ever like understand unless you're living it. Like I said, anyone could have sat down with me and told me this is exactly how it goes, this is gonna happen, whatever, and you still won't understand until you're actually there. So
yeah. But I'll be honest, you know, love shows itself in weird ways, and one thing I've learned being in the public eye for many years is honestly, sometimes that hate is really love.
Yeah.
You don't want to feel it. You don't want to see the comments. You don't want it. But honestly, if they don't say it, then you ain't on their mind.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, thanks, boo.
Exactly.
You know,
like,
a little bit.
You know, you're absolutely right. Yes, absolutely.
You know, thanks.
Glad you think about me.
Exactly.
Something was about to happen.